Hello guys and welcome to today's trade recap. Um, Today I guess the losing streak is over, hopefully, and today is the first trade that I took on April. This is looking good. Price action is making a good moves. There's a good opportunity in the market. I changed the way that I trade. I stick to my trading plan, I stick to my trading rules, and I completed doing the shit that I trained for the last couple of days. So coming to today's trade, I was having an overall bullish bias due to the daily time frame. We had this overall bullish daily fair value gap and this bullish breaker block. Or order block. Okay. We have an uptrend, and with that, let's get down to the 4-hour. Hold on. Or is this 4-hour fair value gap got ran through, but we have this bullish order block, a huge order block, and recently price took out this bearish fair value gap, which makes the price had a short-term or long-term with a 4-hour bullish bias. So, and we left on with this 4-hour recent fair value gap, and I really believe that price is going to reverse from it to the upside. So with that, I scanned out of the 1 minute to mark out my key levels. We were having these Asian session highs, and these highs, I guess these previous daily highs, these London lows, and these previous daily lows. And I saw price, there's a lot of manipulation, and if I would have been traded the way that I traded in March, I would have been losing this trade. I could have been entered right here if I traded the same way that I trade on March, right here. I could have been losing this trade to the manipulation, because not if your liquidity sweep happened with a few pips, that doesn't count. So I waited for my setup clearly. I waited for the session to open. Session opened. We swept out these Asian London session lows. We made a huge S&T with GJ. We are having this bearish fair value gap that I wanted price to invalidate it. Along with the 4-hour fair value gap, let's get down to the 5 minute to look for a breaker structure or invalidation of this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. We got then invalidation. We validate this gap. We retraced into equilibrium, filling this fair value gap and this breaker block. And with that, let's get down to the 5 minute. I wanted to see breaker structure off of that. I did not enter right here. I was aiming for price to close above the zone to enter right here, but that did not happen, and I waited patiently. After that, I waited for this break of structure of the 5 minute. Then I scaled down to the 1 minute to see the price action clearer, and we retraced into this fair value gap, break of structure. Then once we invalidate this bearish fair value gap, I entered right away. My stops were below this fair value gap, and for my take profit, I'm going to explain my take profit. My take profit was at these Asian session highs. That would give me a 1 to 3 risk to reward, but right at the night, I guess I saw price right here. I did not want to risk more. I put in my stops in profit, I guess right here in the zone, just to be safe on the trade. And then hold on, what did that happen then? Okay, so I woke up at around 5 a.m. I saw price right here. I said I'm not going to get out of this trade. I'm going to set my stop loss right here. I let it trade right. Then we broke structure right here. I said okay, we're looking good, but then price is really choppy in the Asian session, during the Asian session, and I did not like that. So what did happen next is that I saw price moving very bad. Hold on, right here. And the fact that we did not have any fair value gap and I saw price reversing without any reason. Damn, the shit happened. Okay, I scanned to the 1 minute, and once I saw price break this structure, break the structure. I wouldn't say I was too emotional, because in the first place I said, because I didn't want to be in more drawdown. I didn't want to price reverse from with me, because I've experienced that before. Price reverse from pips from my take profit. So I said, if I see a break of structure, a solid break of structure, I will exit. And once I saw this break of structure, I exited the trade right here. I'm not going to say I hold to this, but I really believe that the Asian session was about to be taken, because it's a clear drawn liquidity that price is going to deliver to it. And yeah, it did. But there was this fair value gap. But I was not really interested in seeing price reversing. But if I was not looking at the chart, I would have let this trade ride. I would have made 3%, but I made 2.5 risk reward instead of 1 to 3 or 1 to 2.9. Yeah, it is what it is. We have to be grateful for what we get, not to be greedy to the little move that we didn't catch. This trade was beautiful. This was the first trade of April. I hope we continue on this sheet, and that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Peace out.